Right now at 6, 2 people pulled from the water near West Haven nearly 24 hours after they went missing. And the Coast Guard says they were unresponsive. Fox 61's Valerie Moravi is going to share what we've learned so far in just a few minutes. But it is Friday. Good morning and happy Friday to you. Thanks for starting yours off with us. I'm Erica Arias.
And I'm Bridget Buerla. Great to have you here. Definitely make some outdoor weekend plans because the weather is looking nice thanks to Matt Scott.
If only. Good morning to you both, man. Could we put that on a reel somewhere?
First, you'll take the credit when it's nice.
That's right, because Lord knows I take the blame when it's not.
So true.
8 years working with her. She knows me well.
She's got your number.
It feels like 20. I'm just kidding.
Shaking up the stifling forecast. We're finally dropped. We got the temperatures finally right where they should be. Still muggy, though, even as we get some emerging sunshine. And that'll continue through the weekend, which looks good. Far from perfect, but looks good in terms of getting out and getting stuff done. Satellite radar picture is quiet. Got some clouds. It's murky out there, but nothing producing any real rain. Your automatic windshield wipers, if you got to may take a swing every now and then to deal with the mist, but that's going to be it. Temperature is 69 in Hartford, 70 in New Haven. They're sleeping in Groton. Your dew points on the east side of the state are actually not bad. On the west side, not great. What do you think wins out? The wrong side. Dew points are going to be high as we go through the course of the afternoon, and we'll hold it very humid into the evening. Temperature-wise, get to the mid-80s. You know what? That's where we should be for a mid-July day, with a decent amount of clouds, some sunshine in there. Not going to rule that out. Not going to rule out an isolated shower either. What do we got for the weekend? The answer is coming up. 6:02 coming up right now. Here's Erica with a look at traffic. Good morning.
All right, Matt, thanks. Well, no major issues. Actually, there is one major issue in Middletown we're going to tell you about here. But other than that, not a problem. This is Middletown. This is I-91 here. This is southbound. I-91 southbound. One vehicle crashed between exits 20 and 19. This happened just about half an hour ago, around 5:30. So you can see that's really causing a lot of problems there. The left lane's just barely inching by, and we are told that the right lane is closed right now. So just be aware of that if you're going to be heading out into the area. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any problems. Thank goodness it's not like yesterday. Fairfield County even looking pretty good. Only 10 minutes from Trumbull to Westport. Other drive times for you here. No issues going in and out of Waterbury, just 10 minutes from Naugatuck to Seymour. And a little bit more here. No issues in Brantford to New Haven, but we are seeing a buildup from New Haven to Bridgeport. That's going to be about 28 minutes for you here. Another cut. We think we have one more live look. Oh. No, but we are going to keep an eye on that other issue there in Middletown. Again, 91 southbound between exits 20 and 19. That's a big problem. And other news at 6:03, 2 missing boaters were pulled from the Long Island Sound. This was last night, and the Coast Guard says unfortunately both were unresponsive. They were reporting missing the day before. They were last seen Wednesday at a West Haven restaurant. Fox 61's Valerie Moravi has more from Prospect Beach in West Haven.
Several crews arrived at Prospect Beach in West Haven to join the investigation Thursday. Now the U.S. Coast Guard has confirmed that 2 missing people have been located and found unresponsive. Divers were seen going in and out of the water searching for victims Thursday evening. Officials say the reported missing vessel was found around 6:15 p.m. West Haven officials believe the vessel may have crashed into the breakwall after people on board had dinner at Shell and Bones Wednesday night. One local tells us he's still in disbelief.
Drove by around 4:30. There was nothing here, and then I came back around 6:30, and it was lots of police activities. Very sad.
Now, these are all the details we have at the moment, and we haven't been able to speak with investigators, but we'll keep you updated as we gather more. For now, in West Haven, Valerie Moravi, Fox 61.
2 Connecticut state troopers are recovering this morning following a crash yesterday morning along I-91. We brought you this as breaking news yesterday, and the highway was shut down for hours. Fox 61's Raven Blue has the latest and a call for safety from state officials.
Danger struck Interstate 91 Thursday morning in Enfield when two Connecticut State troopers responded to a multi-vehicle crash, then became victims themselves, once again highlighting the risks they face and bringing back painful memories of another trooper who was killed in the same location 15 years ago. Connecticut State Police say around 7 Thursday morning, troopers Matthew Seri and Christopher Genovese responded to a multi-car crash on I-91 near exit 47 West. Seri sat in his cruiser while Genovese stood on the passenger side in the right shoulder when a vehicle traveling north in the left lane hit a puddle of water, spun out of control, and crashed into Seri's cruiser. That impact then pushed the cruiser into Genovese, sending him into the roadway. Both troopers went to the hospital, Seri with minor injuries and Genovese with serious injuries. 15 years ago, on the same stretch of I-91, another Connecticut trooper lost his life in a nearly identical crash. In September 2010, Trooper Kenneth Ray Hall died after a vehicle struck his patrol car while he issued a ticket on I-91 just north of Route 220. A vehicle swerved from the left lane into the right shoulder, pushing Hall's cruiser into the car he had pulled over, trapping him inside for nearly an hour. In a statement, the Connecticut Department of Transportation urged drivers to be cautious when on the roads, saying, "We're reminding everyone about the importance of slowing down and moving over anytime you're going through a work zone or you see a CT crew or contractor, first responder, or tow driver pulled over. Roadway safety is a shared responsibility, and we urge the public to follow the rules of the road." Connecticut State Police ask anyone who witnessed the collision or has information to contact them. Trooper Seri and Genovese are expected to recover. In Enfield, Raven Blue, Fox 61.
A car in Waterbury sped through an intersection and hit several parked cars before it flipped onto the sidewalk. Take a look here. This is just something else. This is a video of it. It happened yesterday at the intersection of Cook and Grove Streets, the same intersection where a 14-year-old boy was hit off his scooter while he was crossing the street. Fox 61's Jamel Johnson spoke with some concerned neighbors. They want the city to do something about it.
Just a few months ago, a 14-year-old was hit at this intersection in Waterbury trying to cross the street. Now on Wednesday, another crash happened with the driver suffering minor injuries and several parked cars along that sidewalk being hit.
It's real bad. It's accidents at least 2-3 times a month right here.
The latest accident at the intersection of Cook and Grove Streets was Wednesday morning when a car sped through the intersection and slammed into parked cars along the curb. This video provided to Fox 61 shows the moment when the driver hits the first car and flips over several more until eventually coming to a stop. A different angle shows us the driver speeding through the intersection with a blinking traffic light and losing control of his car. The Waterbury Police Department tells us the driver was taken to the hospital and is being treated for their injuries. These incidents are prompting neighbors to call on the city to implement better safety measures at the intersection.
I was in my house about 2-3 in the morning. I just heard a bow, bow. I look outside, a whole bunch of cops, ambulance, tow trucks, cars speeding. It's always around 2-3 in the morning. They come flying through this light. This light is not a light. Once it hit 11 o'clock, nobody pays it. Everybody going through it. People need to slow down. They need to put something here to make sure people not coming straight onto the sidewalk.
Waterbury police tell us they have not determined what led to the driver losing control as he drove through the intersection. They say that the crash is still under investigation. In Waterbury, Jamel Johnson, Fox 61.
Police say a driver hit a person on an electric bike in Trumbull. Officers say it happened around 6:45 last night at the intersection of Main Street and Winey Avenue. A portion of the road was closed for several hours. Police say the e-bike rider was taken to the hospital. We don't know how they're doing this morning. There is heavy damage to the vehicle, and we don't know if that person will face charges. 6:09 now is your time. And we've been following the devastation in Texas all week long. It's been a week now since that area was devastated by flash floods. President Trump is expected to tour the hardest hit areas today. Meanwhile, disaster relief efforts continue. One organization in Texas is providing support to the crews that work to help others. Orko Mana with our sister station in Houston has the story this morning.
These furry first responders
You can turn off and we're coming out.
are taking a trip into the heart of the devastating flooding in the Texas Hill Country.
I'm surprised I'm not in tears.
Folks here say their presence is a divine calling.
We knew that God wanted these dogs here, so we just came.
The 4 dogs are part of Angel Paw's pet therapy ministry at Champion Forest Baptist Church in Houston. They drove 270 miles to come to the Salvation Army in Kerrville. The therapy dogs are here not just for those seeking help,
God has not abandoned these people here.
but also those who are giving it.
To come here and to be a blessing to these people, just to see the reaction of their faces and just that moment where they're just calm, where they're happy, and they're there to comfort. That's what their job is to comfort. And these dogs know their job very well.
It may seem small,
Bring smiles to my face.
but the dog's visit
Thank you. It's much appreciated.
means the world to the people providing the assistance.
The Salvation Army is very appreciative and very thankful for all the organizations, the communities that are helping, the people that are driving hundreds of miles to come and help.
Any bit of support is welcome and shows that the kindness of strangers, whether they're in line to drop off donations or their therapy dogs offering a snuggle, can go a long way.
There's lots of hope out there, and so that's what we're here to give, is hope.
He's coming up with you.
And that was Romana reporting. But it's being
Great to
around
see.
dogs, so
Oh, yeah.
therapeutic.
It makes such a difference.
Really,
Such
life
a
boosters.
difference, yeah.